Alright, what's up, Coin here, back again with another video up on the channel, and today we're going to be doing a good old prediction video for, of course, the upcoming Legends Festival 2023, since it is about a week away at the time of recording this. So I thought I might as well have a little bit of fun and do a bit of speculation, as always, and all that. So of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, remember to leave a like down below, and also do consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the content and want to continue sticking around. And without further ado, let's hop into the predictions. So here is my prediction slideshow, I guess, that I've kind of created in my gallery folder. Don't mind me, simple as that. But we do have the Legends Festival 2023 logo, definitely looking pretty good. So, of course, how I'm going to format this is I'm going to, of course, start off with part 1, and then, of course, I'm going to move on to part 2 and part 3 and all of that, and just typical stuff, pretty much. So for part 1, obviously, I feel like, you know, the prediction should be obvious. You know, it's the main part of the the festival, obviously, is the main enticing thing that people are going to summon for. What could the unit be? Well, I think it's kind of obvious as of right now with, like, the recent stuff we've been getting, especially, you know, Universal Flower Saga stuff, and also, you know, something, you know, they've come out of, like, a PvP message and all. There's been multiple things that have kind of led to it, and it's a unit I know a lot of people have wanted for quite a while, including me, and that is, of course, Blue Kaioken Goku and an Evolution Blue Vegeta as an actual tag unit, finally in the game. I think it could be a very hype character and all that. I know it's another Goku, technically, that obviously will be introduced in the game, but it's a Legends spell, so you think Legends will care if it's another Goku? I don't think so whatsoever. This character also is really the only other hype thing that's left from the tournament that they haven't really done, because we have UI Goku already, we have MUI Goku, well, okay, UI Goku is MUI Goku, you know what I mean, like UI Sign Goku, we have MUI Goku, we have a standalone Evolution Blue, we have 17, we have, like, a lot of characters. We even have full power Jiren just recently in Zenkai, so I don't expect Jiren to get any representation really in the celebration. So there's really only this left. Kaioken Blue Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I think they could definitely be a pretty damn good unit and all that, and a very hype character for sure. So that's my pick. Also, credits do go to BLZ for the wonderful artwork right here. Now, in terms of if I think a character will release with them, I think there's a chance. Obviously, it's a Legends Festival. Typically for the big hype banners, they like to release other characters with the main unit. So I thought of one other character they maybe could release, because again, like I said, I don't think we're going to get a Jiren just because we already got the Zenkai for the full power one, and we did get the transforming one earlier this year for the 5th anniversary. So I think Legends is Jiren'd out. I don't think they're going to release another one. So I thought might as well just release another Toppo. Simple as that. I think Toppo is actually a character that could use a lot more representation. He's very underrepresented in this game, honestly. We only have the one God Toppo, by the way, and we only have we technically have like 2 normal Toppos, but still quite old. And the blue one was good when he came out, but it's about time we get another one. Now, I think what they could do is they could actually do a transforming or revival Toppo into God Toppo. I think that could actually be a pretty cool idea and all that. It would be a fun unit for sure. So this is all I can really think of, to be honest, to go along with them. Maybe like if they were to do like another character, I don't know, maybe like an Ultimate Gohan or something. We haven't gotten like a new fresh Ultimate Gohan for Tournament of Power, like new animations and stuff. They still have stuff they can cover from there. Maybe like a, I don't know, like a Piccolo, or heck, even like a new like Golden Frieza or something like that, because technically the Angel Golden Frieza we have is from before the tournament. So I don't know, there's multiple things they could do, but this is like the main pick that I actually feel confident about. I feel like I would actually really like to see the most out of all those picks. So that's my prediction for part 1, really. In terms of if I think also it will be like a dual LF, as of right now, I'm also just basing this video off of the format we had for the 5th anniversary, which was, of course, part 1 being, you know, 1 LF and all of that, and then part 2 could be dual LF, or it could just be 1 more LF and all that. You'll see what I mean and all that from the predictions and stuff that I will make for part 2, but we have no idea. We'll only find out once we actually get there. But these are my part 1 predictions: Kaioken Blue Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, and a potential revival, some sort of transforming Toppo into God Toppo. I think it'd be a pretty cool part 1 and all of that. Now, for part 2. Part 2 is the part that I'm a little bit more, I had a little bit more trouble to think of. It's a lot more vague and all that. I don't really know what they could do. So I came up with 4 different possibilities that, you know, we could see and all that. Starting off with the one I think that's most likely, and then we'll go down to the one that I think is the least likely, but they're all possible. So I guess we'll see if any of them are actually correct, or if none of them are correct. Again, it's the fun part about speculating. But first thing that I think is possible for part 2 is GT. I think GT is almost guaranteed to be part of the celebration, just because they love to do GT stuff at least once a year, and we haven't gotten anything other than... Actually, we haven't even gotten anything, yeah, so it's definitely about time we get GT representation and stuff like that. Now, they did obviously end up releasing the PyCon into Gogeta character, so obviously it's a brand new thing where they introduce a revival unit that revives into a completely different character. So from GT, we could actually see a potential, I don't know, Majub or something like that that could revive into like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because Majub does make an appearance in the Shadow Dragon saga. I don't know if he really does that much other than just stall out for time for them and all that, but I mean, this is what this picture is from anyways, but like, I don't know, it's a potential unit. It would fit on Fusion Wars because Majub would be on Fusions, Gogeta would be on Fusion anyways, so the unit, no matter who they pick as the first character, would be Fusion if they revive into Gogeta, and that'd be like a very cool way to get another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the game, and hopefully this time around they make this character good, unlike, well, I mean, the PyCon Gogeta unit's not too bad, but let me not focus too much on them. But regardless, I think this is definitely a possible character we could get. Either it's Majub into Gogeta, or it could be like Gohan, Trunks, or Goten into Gogeta. I have absolutely no idea. Or heck, it could be a tag Goku Vegeta into Gogeta. It's just we haven't really gotten a tag revival unit yet, so I don't know how likely they will actually do that, but we'll see, honestly. But this is my first guess for part 2 with the GT side of things and all that. Next thing, or actually, yeah, this is the Gogeta picture I meant to pull up earlier. Next thing I actually do have, which I think is kind of likely, and I actually kind of surprised we haven't gotten this yet, is a potential tag Goku Black and Zamasu character. I think is definitely a pretty hype option that a lot of people will like. I know I've seen people speculating about them. We do have the assist character, but the assist character is not really the same. Like, obviously, assists and tag units are very different. Like, tag units, you actually get to properly play with both characters, interact with them. Tag units, you're mainly just playing with one unit, and then the other character kind of comes in for certain animations. It's like, oh, hey, the other character's there. Completely forgot about them. But, like, I don't know. I think, like, an actual tag, like Goku Black and Zamasu could be a pretty hype unit. Maybe, I don't know, they have, like, the LF or something where they actually fuse and merge Zamasu and just finish off the enemy. Or they could have a potential revival fusing mechanic where they actually fuse and merge Zamasu. I don't know. This is, like, my main guess for part 2 and all that with Goku Black and Zamasu. And also, this is actually going to be a dual LF prediction, because not only am I guessing them, but if we're going to do Future Saga, I think another unit that is possible, and technically Dokkan got it, but Legends could kind of do it a little bit different, is a Blue Goku Vegeta. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, the exact same Blue Goku Vegeta that Dokkan got. Like, oh, it's a Blue Goku Vegeta, and then they fuse into Vegito. We already got our Vegito Blue for the year. I don't expect another one whatsoever for a decent bit. But I think, again, with the new, you know, introducing the new, like, possibility of characters reviving into different characters, I think a Blue Goku Vegeta that revive into Sword of Hope Trunks is actually an idea that could happen, and honestly, I'd be here for it. Now, I know, obviously, Sword of Hope Trunks, like, he did Zenkai recently, but then again, that unit is, like, already approaching 2 years old, so, I mean, we could get a new version, obviously, in the game and stuff like that. And then obviously Blue Goku and Vegeta from the Future Saga, we actually don't really have much representation from them. All we have really is just the second anniversary units that came out, the Purple Blue Vegeta and the Red Blue Goku, and then the EX units that came out last year. But other than that, that's really it, to be honest. So they're actually kind of a little bit, like, underrepresented. Well, then again, we have Trunks and Vegeta, so technically that Vegeta's from the future. But you know what I mean, like, Blue Goku and Vegeta together. So I think it's going to be a pretty cool unit that we could see. And again, I know I just mentioned earlier, oh, I don't know about tag units into reviving into another character, but it's a possibility. I never said it was impossible and all of that, so you never know. It could be a possibility, and I think they could revive into Sword of Hope Trunks, and we get a redone version of the LF with, like, slightly different animations. I don't know, maybe they could take from, like, Fighters or, like, Xenoverse or whatever. I have absolutely no idea, because apparently Dokkan took from Xenoverse, supposedly with the finishing slash of it not doing the explosion, because that's how Xenoverse did it. It's definitely an interesting choice for sure, but regardless, hey, it's a possibility that Legends could do, so this is kind of like my second pick for potential part 2 for the festival. Now, my third pick, it could happen. It could also be me just coping for a new character or a new version of this character. God Goku when Legends, please, for the love of everything. We did not get God Goku for the movie Saga Celebration, kind of like I was hoping. I know a lot of other people were hoping, but he has a chance of popping up in the celebration because he is a pretty hyped character, I would say. Now, again, I know a lot of people are kind of against God Goku coming out even before Festival just because, oh, it's another Goku, but again, it's Festival. You think they would care? And honestly, heck, even before Festival, you think they would actually really care if they drop another Goku? Like, obviously, it's going to sell well for them, so of course they're going to do it. And especially as God Goku, he's going to sell pretty damn well for them, I would assume. But God Goku just needs a new representation. The fact that our last character, or the last version of this character, is the free-to-play one from right before the 3rd anniversary is ridiculous. And we still haven't Zenkai'd any of the God Gokus, including the red one, which is the oldest one. He's pre-1st anniversary, by the way. is ridiculously has in Zenkai, and we have the purple one that has in Zenkai as well. So like, bruh, like when are we gonna get a new God Goku, for the love of everything? Some sort of God Goku representation, please, for the love of everything. Now, in terms of how they could handle this character, I don't know. They could do a standalone God Goku LF, or my potential hope would be like a God Goku reviving to like Super Saiyan Goku, or like some like transformation type thing, or preferably like a revival type thing. I don't know. I think it could be pretty cool and stuff like that, where he goes Super Saiyan, but he technically gets stronger or stays the same, because that's how it was in the movie and all that. So I don't know. Pretty much what Dokkan got with the physical God Goku Dokkan Fest, I think we get that with Legends, and I think it would be really fire, honestly. So LF God Goku, please, Legends, either it's this celebration or right after. Please just do it soon, for the love of everything. I really want a new God Goku and all of that. And then the next prediction, that's really it for the God Goku thing, because I don't really know who you would pair with him, to be honest. I mean, any of these picks, like for instance, like the Sword of Hope Trunks, let's say they do Blue Goku and Vegeta, and then the revival and the Sword of Hope Trunks, they could pair her up with God Goku. Like, they don't really care, to be honest. I don't think they really have to be like a specific theme, because like you go back to 2021 Legends Festival for part 1, they did Blue Goku and Vegeta from the Broly movie and Sword of Hope Trunks. They have no correlation whatsoever, really, but they'd still release them together. So I don't know, like, it's a possibility, but at least in terms of keeping it within the same theme, God Goku is really the only thing I can think of from Battle of Gods. Like, we could get a new Beerus, but probably like as an Ultra, which I just don't think is going to happen this celebration whatsoever. Other than God Goku, though, I have one more prediction that I think is the least likely one for part 2, but it's a possibility, and shout out to Joku for this, because I know he's been coping like crazy for this. But a Kaioken times 4 Goku and a potential Grade 8 Vegeta, or like some sort of like Saiyan Saga Vegeta, I think is an option. Like, this moment actually is very underrepresented in this game, and the fact that the last actually the only Kaioken Goku we have in Legends from this fight is the transforming one from like first year of the game, and he's Zenkai, and even initially on Zenkai he sucked. So this guy needs some new representation, for the love of everything. They could definitely very easily redo the times 4 Kamehameha, or the times 4 Kaioken Kamehameha versus Vegeta Galick Gun and all of that. I don't know why they haven't gotten to this moment again. Maybe because they think, I don't know, I guess they maybe want to save it for like a Saiyan Saga celebration, which they could. Definitely they could. I could see actually a Saiyan Saga celebration happening maybe sometime early 2024, but if they don't do it for Legends Festival. But I don't know. They could do it for Legends Festival. I know it's another Goku, but like, who else am I supposed to pick really besides Goku? Like, simple as that. I don't know. I think there's another moment, but I think this is definitely the least likely option out of all these picks I have for part 2. I don't even know if any of these are really super possible, to be honest, but I'm just picking. Again, I have absolutely no idea what part 2 could be. I'm just speculating, simple as that. That's the fun part about it. So that's really all I have for part 2. Now for part 3, obviously part 3 we know is most likely going to be an Ultra, so there's really only 2 picks I actually have for the Ultras, and I feel like they're pretty obvious, honestly. Immediately starting off with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta yet again. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta I feel like has to be in the celebration somehow. Either as a new LF or something, whether, again, the idea I had of like a revival Majube into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something like that, or just a straight up Ultra. I would prefer the Ultra just because it's a standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's been like over 2 years since we last got one. We could get some new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta representation, and maybe they could Zenkai the LF one. You never know. Simple as that. But this Gogeta, if they do an Ultra, his animations as well could look really damn good and all that. So that, again, that's why I think Gogeta has a chance of happening. Because also Legends Festival tends to be Gogeta's time throughout the year to have like a new character. Because you look at the last, 2 years, we've gotten Gogeta Blue like 2 times in a row. Actually, not Gogeta Blue, but like we've gotten Gogeta actually for the last 3 years. Yeah, 3 years actually. Never mind. Okay, way longer than I thought. Yeah, because 2020 Festival was Gogeta Blue, the LF one. Then we had 2021 with Ultra Super Gogeta, and then 2022 last year was Gogeta Blue Ultra. So like, hey, it's Gogeta's time, and heck, you look at the anniversary. Every single anniversary has had Vegeta in it without fail. So I mean, technically, ever since Legends Festival started, they've done Gogeta without fail. So I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I feel like is a very good chance of happening. It could not happen, and if that's the possibility, there is one more pick I do have, and that is also Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think he's actually, like, probably one of, not the only other character I can think of right now that, like, he could be hype enough to actually fill in the part 3 slot for the Legends Festival. Either that, or I know there's other options, like, what about, like, Ultra UI Goku or something? Yes, that's also another possibility that I guess I didn't really throw in this prediction list and all that, but I just don't think they would do 2 Tournament of Power releases in one celebration. And then again, I could be very wrong, but typically they like to kind of like split the themes between the parts somewhat at the very least, so that's why I'm not really going with UI Goku, but I'm not completely ruling it out as a possibility. I'm just saying these two options seem a little bit more likely to me. But Super Saiyan 2 Gohan eventually is going to happen as an Ultra, whether it'll be right here for Legends Festival or sometime next year. I know people were even thinking it was going to happen earlier this year during the Cell Saga thing we had with the purple LF Cell and all that, which is pretty crazy, by the way, because we literally just got Vegito Blue at that point. So, but then again, it's Dragon Ball Legends. They tend to do stuff when we least expect this. So I don't know. But Super Saiyan 2 Gohan go happen. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could happen. I have no idea. Regardless, this is my whole list prediction for Legends Festival 2023. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with any of my picks? Do you not agree? Let me know what you guys think and all that. And again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a great one, y'all.